Hey, what is up Wolfpack? It's me Cal here, and today we're going to be reviewing the C58 brand new AR added to Cold War from a zombie's perspective. Now you unlock this rifle by simply getting to tier 31 in the battle pass. You do not need to own the battle pass though, because all the weapons in the pass are free. Anyways, my overall thoughts on this weapon is that it is pretty good, but it's not necessarily unique or necessarily worth unlocking unless you just want a new gun to unlock. Now the reason I say this is because the C58 here is basically an AK. It has the same damage output of the AK, however it shoots a little bit slower than the AK. The C58 shoots at 555 RPM, while the AK-47 shoots at 600 RPM. Now, while I mention that, some of the differences between this and the AK though, the AK has bigger magazine capacity, while the C58 you're kind of limited on the ammo you can carry in a mag, so you're going to be reloading more often with the C58, but the C58 does have a lot more ammo in the reserves. In fact, it has more ammo in the reserves than any other ARs. The C58 has a bit more effective range than the AK, but range isn't necessarily a problem in zombies necessarily. So while mentioning this, the gun is still good overall, don't get me wrong. I mean, early on it was great, I was one-tapping to the head pretty much, especially once I pack-punched it. As long as I kept up the rarity and the pack-punch of it, it was just one-tapping them to the head. And now, keep in mind, I didn't have any great attachments unlocked when recording this. I did not. I had like a 35 round mag on, and I didn't have anything to increase my damage. There is a barrel that gives you 10% more damage increase, but I believe so does the AK, so you can take your picks there. But if you ever need a rifle with just a bit more range than the AK that is pretty much an AK, then the C58 is for you. But yeah, getting into the higher rounds, it wasn't too bad, but I wouldn't recommend camping with this weapon. I quickly and very easily got overrun when I was trying to camp with this weapon on the higher rounds and later on in the game though, especially with all the armored zombies, the mimics, and the manglers coming in. The manglers are never too big of a deal. It's always just the mimics trying to hit them in their correct spot, right in their middle of their mouth. It's kind of hard to hit sometimes. So I really easily got overrun when using this weapon trying to camp, so I was forced to kind of train with the weapon, which it's not bad at all. Because of the consistent reloading though, I did find myself having to get speed cola very early on in the game compared to when I might normally get it if I had a faster reloading weapon. Now this is also just simply because I don't have, the biggest magazines or fastest magazines quite unlocked yet for this weapon. One thing I will say, out of all the other weapons I reviewed this season, once I finally got to Orda, which it was pretty easy to get there with this weapon, especially if I was just training them up and stuff. Once I got to Orda though, I popped my Ring of Fire through a monkey bomb, and I just laid into Orda, and because of that massive reserve ammo, never had to stop to go buy ammo, even without, a big ammo capacity attachment on. I was just able to lay into it, and this is probably the fastest I've killed Orda out of all these other weapons. I assume if I played my cards right using the nail gun and the melee though, with the monkey bomb throwing and buying ammo on time, I could have destroyed Orda in a decent amount of time as well, but that's just how the cookies crumbled. Overall, I think the C58 is pretty good. It's not bad at all by any means. It's just not the best thing in the world, and definitely not unique. So I wouldn't say go out of your way to unlock it, because you might as well just use the AK-47 in my honest opinion. But anyways guys, that's going to be it for the C58. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you found this useful, if you did, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.